Okay. So GL we have already covered, right? We have completed. We did the posting till yesterday. Okay. And then this is a bit 03 we did already completed, right? Okay. So let's jump. A few more end user things are there which you can explore later. Not an issue. Okay. How to do other posting like reversal and those things. Okay. So let's go and see this BP. Okay. So where is it? Accounts payable. Okay. So in S4 HANA, accounts payable and account receivables, they have been merged with the concept of BP. BP is nothing but business partner. Okay. So what all we'll discuss in this accounts payable, we will see the business partner, understand and the business partner, then vendor master creation, and then we will try to post some invoices. The APP we will do later. So today we will try to cover BP. Okay. So what is BP? Business partner. Uh, so in S4 HANA, BP is must mandatory. Okay. So if you are implementing that, this process you have to implement. Earlier also this concept was there. Only some company who were using that some industry specific processes like some utility things. So that time they were using those business partner. But here it is must. Everybody has to use this business partner. So why they are using? What is the advantage of the this business partner? So what is business partner first? In S4 HANA, business partner is a central master data object, okay, that will be used to create, edit, or display the informations of all the parties who do the business with the including customer or supplier. Okay, so with whomever you are doing the business, either supplier or customer, they must have one BP. Okay, it acts as a single point of entry, completely replacing the separate customer and vendor master record used in older SAP ECC. So in ECC, we had a separate, right? Vendor, we had a separate, customer, we had a separate processes, and they were not interacting. Okay, but here they can maintain it the same place. Instead of maintaining the customer address in one area and vendor address is another, business partner centralized all core data. Okay, you assign a specific roles to business partner. So business partner will be created, and then we will assign some specific define their function. Okay, the role we have to give it. So what all are the roles? First we see what is the benefit of this as for business partner. Okay, so we have a few advantages having this business partner. Okay, first thing, it reduces the duplicacy. Okay, so there will be no more duplicate data entry for entities that act as both customer and vendors. Okay, we don't have to maintain in the multiple time dependent addresses. Okay, allow you to maintain the multiple addresses, example one headquarter or shipping address in one invoice address, and specify the date during which they are valid. Okay, so you can maintain the address, allow you to maintain the multiple address and specify the dates during which they are valid. Okay, so a headquarter or shipping address or invoice address, ship to party, bill to party. Okay, so those addresses you can maintain it in one place. Unified UI, all master data is accessed through the centralized transaction T code. Okay, so this like this will be obsolete. Okay, we had discussed this. XD01, XK01 will be obsolete, and so many other T codes also will be obsolete. Now it is only one T code which we will use. It's called BP. Okay, and that is that transaction code will replace everything. Okay. And okay, so how it is a business partner, this will have a general data where you can maintain your name, address, or number, those details you can address. And then you have a role is specific, either it is supplier role or customer role. So in supplier role, we can maintain your purchasing related informations. Okay, purchasing data, payment terms. Okay, so those things you can maintain. For customer, you have a sales area, shipping condition, and pricing procedures. Those things you can maintain it. It's again you have to assign the role. And how many types of this will be there? It will be created for either organizations, person, on group. Three categories here. Okay. So organizations like companies, legal entities, that will be organizations, person, which is individual private person, that also can use a group, a collection of people such as shareholders or partnership. You can have the group also. Primarily when we do businesses, B2B will read. We don't deal directly with the customers. That time, this organization will be used most of the time. Okay, benefit we have seen. And this transaction codes, these many transaction code, primarily XK01, SK02, SK03, these all will be replaced. Okay. Similar way, customer master also XD01, XD02, those things also will be replaced here. Okay. Now you can these are the table where you can see what all for general data you can use this. These are standard table. Okay. For customer master. Hello. Are you speaking something? Okay. Okay. So these are the tables which we will use for BP. Okay. Now, what will be the when we do the configurations, we have to assign this separate roles. For vendor, we have a separate role. For customer, we have a separate role. And for data different. For invoice data, for FI data different. Same way, for customer master, FI is different and SD is different. So role is very important to understand. Okay. So now, how do we create? Let's go and create this one by one. And first we have to, first 3 or 4 steps will be same. Okay. The overall 6 steps you have to remember it. Okay. So that time also I have mentioned it 6. Okay. So first we will create a vendor group. Okay. So what it says, define account group with a screen layout vendor master. Okay. So let's create one thing. Okay. Let's say vendor group. Remove this. Okay. I have given it here, but you can copy it here again because we will take some screenshot there. Okay. That's why I'm putting it here again. Okay. So this make it little smaller. Okay. Because we have already given there. Okay. Let it go. Just small. So let's go to the screen and create a vendor group first. Okay. What is called? It's calling vendor group. Okay. So let me log in. Okay, any question, query till now? Okay, no problem. Okay, so what is the path we'll go? This you understand, okay? So we have to go account receivables, accounts payable, okay? No, okay. First we are creating supplier account group, okay? So where is this? Preparation for supplier master data. Then here, okay? This path I have already mentioned it here. Okay, so you can come here, give new, give account group, and the name you can. So for this, I have already created one HP30. Okay, so this is the place where we can define. Okay, so I'm defining it here. What we are doing, we are grouping together means we are classifying the this suppliers, like it is domestic, international, okay, one time, or you can classify them as a, like, material supplier or something, raw material supplier, finished product supplier. So like that also in real time so many groups will be there. So for just for understanding, we are creating only one group, and we are trying to create this. Okay, here, did we copy it? No, where did it go? This is different. We taken a screenshot, right? Wait, okay, we'll take one more time. Okay, it's not taking up. Okay, I want to keep it in same screen so there is no confusion much. Okay, we don't have to give too many screens there. So this is what the group you will create it. Okay, now after creating group, we have to assign the number range, right? What is the second point? Assign the number range. Okay, number range assignment, no, number range creation, right? Number range, create the number range. Okay, so we will go, we'll take one more number range creation. Okay, what number range? This is vendor number range. Okay, vendor master number range. Okay, let's go. We have created here vendor master number range. You can create from which place? Where is this vendor master number range? Here. Okay, so you can give interval, or those these many vendor masters are there, we can use one of them. Okay, so let's see, we'll take whichever we have assigned number range to the vendor master. So here you have to create, so here you have to assign based on your company code, whichever company code is there. So whatever group you have created, right, that group. So here we see D1 we have assigned. Okay, so let's see what is the D1 here. This D1 is this. Okay, so 5300 to this it will take. So we will take this, highlight this D1 number range so we don't forget. Okay, I'm not able to highlight it. Okay, so this D1 we will use it. Okay, why it is not allowing? Outside we have to do it. Okay, so this D1 we have created. Okay, now we have to assign the D1 to this one, to vendor account, right? Okay, so here it is, it number range assign to vendor group. Okay, account group. Okay, so which one we had created, we have seen here. For our company code we have assigned this, right? We search it here again, HP30 D1. Okay, so D1 we have taken it here. Okay, so this is done. So 3 steps we have completed. Okay, we can make it little smaller, make it body. Okay, make it some group. Okay, so this is done. Now we have to do this customer vendor integrations. Okay, this is main concept for BP. Okay, so this if you understand, customer AR also we will be able to do it. We will not have much work on that AR. Okay, so what is this customer vendor integrations? So customer vendor integration in S/4HANA is a mandatory process that synchronizes the traditional customer or vendor master data with the new business partner object. Okay, it ensures that creating or updating a BP automatically update customer or vendor table. Okay, centralizing master data management under transaction code BP. So that is the functions which we do it here. Okay, so to have this BP configurations, we need to do these customizations. Okay, what are these customizations? First is define number ranges for BP. Okay, so this is number range for BP. Okay, define number ranges for BP. Okay, BP is nothing but business partner, so we will use this BP most of the time. So let's go and create this. Okay, where it is number ranges, already something will be there. Let's see. So we have to go, it is not in the normal finance, this one we have to, where we have to go, there is a cross function, cross applications component, and there we have a business partner. Where is that business partner? Here, SAP business partner. Okay. Then again, business partner. Then basic settings. Here we have to do number range and grouping. Okay. That is the path, right? Basic setting, then define the number range and define number ranges. Okay. So if I go here and give, so already so many number ranges are created here. Okay. So one of this number range, we will use it. Okay. So which one we have used, we will see. Then we will capture that. So our grouping was, we had created HP30. You can create it here. Okay, local BP 30, and then HO number ranges we have created. Okay, so what is that HO number range? Let's take this screenshot also. We'll put it in different screen. Okay, this is the fifth screen it will be. Okay, we'll see when. Let's see. Okay, so H0. Okay, so what is that H0 number range? We have taken it here. So where is that H0? This number. Okay, this number I have taken it. So let's screenshot this one also. You follow the same path when you do the configurations. Exactly path I have given here, and then each screenshot also I am taking it for you so that it will be easier when you go and do the configurations. Okay. So any number range you can define. Why we are not creating new? Because if you go to create a new, so many overlaps will happen, because this is demo system. So many company users are using. They have created their own number, so many number ranges. But real time, you will not get this kind of so much of number ranges created in one system. It will be very limited. Okay, only to the company using that number range. Business has given those number range only. We will be using it. Okay, so mark it this also. Okay, now the second was define grouping or assign number range. Okay, number range grouping assignment. Okay, here. Okay, fifth number. Okay, I'm doing it live so that you can understand things. Okay, and practice it. So many things are there in S/4HANA. Okay, you have to be very careful when you are doing configurations. One here and there, and then your all thing will go. Okay, it will not work. Now next is third, that is the most integration. This is actual CV, customer vendor integration, CVI. They use the term CVI. Okay, so here you are happening customer vendor integration. Okay, to BP. You can say customer vendor integration. Okay, Why it is not taking? Okay, no problem. We will see what it is, where it is. Okay. So define grouping and assign number range. This is done. We have done this one. Now your is synchronizations. Okay. So synchronization is must. You have to do this. Otherwise, you will not be able to do it. Okay. So here we can see this. This is the most important field configuration you have to do when you are implementing BP. Okay. Now business partner setting. Just 1 second. I'm getting one call. Okay. So here you come, and then what we are doing now, vendor integrations, right? So we have to come here in the vendor integrations. Now here set BP role category for direction BP to vendor. This is the path, right? Vendor integration field assignment. No, after that we have field assignment. Yeah, not this one. Okay, field assignment. Then here, okay, direction to define number range. This one. Okay. Here we have to see where is the R group. We have our group created here. Okay. So vendor group, BP group to customer group. Okay. So if I do this, okay, I have to create it here. Did okay, this is most important thing you have to do it. Let's reduce this very big. Okay, T code I am not sure. I am not using the transaction code for these configurations. These are mostly I feel doing it through SPRO is easier than doing it through this one. Okay, what is the set BP role? So this BP role is already there. Okay, so this we will not do anything as of now. We'll see. It is everything is fine. It will allow us. So this is completes your configurations. Okay, so 6 steps you need to remember it. Now we will go into the system and create some BP. Okay, not blood pressure, huh? It's a business partner. So what is the transaction code? BP. Okay, somebody using something. We will go here. Just follow this path. Huh? Organizations. First we will create normal BP and then we will give the role. Okay. So grouping we have this one local this one. Okay. Now we are doing organizations, right? So company you give some name. Okay. Local BP. Okay. 2 HP 30, huh? Now rest of all this configuration things you have to, I'll give ECT, electronic city, okay? Postal code, this, and then Bengaluru, I'll give country India, region Karnataka, okay? Karnataka. Anything else is required here? Language is required, okay? Language, where is that language? Language, okay? We will give English. Then address you can maintain, okay? You can see it here. Identification informations are also there. Control, business partner type also you can create. Payment transactions, bank details, if you want to maintain it, you can maintain it here. And some other informations are also there, okay? Tax, language, if you want to maintain something. So this is normal we are creating as of now BP. Now we will see if there is any error here, okay? This is checkbox which you can see if there is any error, okay? What is saying? Business partner is error free, okay? So we can save it. Business partner, this is created, okay? Wait. We have created this business partner, okay? So we will do one more note out this one BP and no here command Z, okay? We will see BP creation, okay? Here T code, command Z, T code BP, okay? Now what we did we have created something, no? Why this is coming? Where is this BP wala? No. Which is currently created the lost. Okay, leave it. We'll take one more time. Which BP we created? 100. What is that BP number? 100 409. So BP created 100 409, right? Based on the number range. With keep it in middle. We delete this only. Okay. So we will make it not numbered. Okay, what is this? Okay, bullet none. Okay, so this is the BP which we created. Keep it here in the line. Okay, till now all clear, right? So now we are going to create one supplier. Okay, so how do we create? So this we created this. Under this we have to create one supplier. So how do we create? We have to go to the change mode again, and now we have to select our role. Okay, so role should be there, here supplier. Okay, this role which we have maintained it. Okay, now after doing this you have to give the company code here. Okay, in general, if you want to change the name, you change the name. Okay, you can say local supplier 1 or 2, right? BP2, no, HP30. Okay, now what else we can change it here? Address and all is fine. Then company code. Okay, we come here, company code, and here see, now it is asking, it is showing some different company code, right? So this company code we need to change it. So how do you change? We have to click it here. This is already there, this is not ours, we will delete it, and then we create, add our company code here. Okay, then adopt. Okay, automatically it came here. Okay, now reconciliation account. Okay, so is there any reconciliation account created? This is mandatory. Field status, we have made it mandatory. So how do we check? O FS00. We can change it here, our company code. So there is one reconciliation account we have created, reconciliations account. Okay, if you want you can create one more, but this is one. Okay, account is already there, we can display it here. See, so this reconciliation account for supplier, and this when you are creating, you must give this reconciliation account type vendor. Okay, so for a customer you have to select customer, for vendor you have to create vendor here. Okay, and these things are okay, so this we will use it. Okay, anything else is there? Payment term we will use one, some standard one, it is for immediate, and yeah, that's it. Other things are not required, mandatory, but these things are mandatory. Okay, so we will save it, it should create. Okay, what is it? Oh, it is coming here. Okay, now I will just save it, it should create one supplier for us. Yes, see, so this supplier got created. Okay, so similar way, for same business partner, we can create customer. So we will use this one only to create a customer. That time we will use this different this one. Okay, different BP role. So for that also we have to do that customer related customer group assignment, number assignment. that we will do next class. Okay, so as of now, for accounts payable, we have done this vendor master creations. Okay, now, so let's take this screenshot as well. Supplier creation. No. Okay. Now one more here, new slide. What we did here, we did supplier creation. Okay. And what is the role? BP role we used. BP role we have to use this one. Where is it? We have captured somewhere, no? Here. Okay. So we have taken this role, no? Okay. So what we did, we created it, right? So this is our supplier for this business master, business partner. You need to understand the relation between this business partner and the supplier, how it is working it here. Okay. So we have created this supplier. Okay. Okay. So let's do some posting for this supplier. So for supplier, or for vendor document or something, we have to create this number ranges also for the those doc type, right? So document type KR is for vendor invoices. Okay, so KR number range is 03. So 03 is there anything assigned here? Let's see. Okay, otherwise you can create it here. Okay, by interval, and then plus, and then you would do 03 2026, you give some number 6000 to 6160111111. Okay, from number modified only status initial. Where is this? 4 5, this 3 no, we can use this 3. Yeah, we will use this 3. Okay, 3, this is already there. 4, interval 03 overlap with interval 04. Object 04 is not overlapping, huh? This is 4 right? Okay, so we will not, I think it is already there, huh? Don't save. Let's see. 03 is already there. Okay, so we don't have to create it here. Okay, another, that's why it is not allowing. Okay, this is for KA, and then when we do vendor payment 04, so 04 is also there. HP 30. Oh, no, no, no. 13. Okay, so 04 is also already there. So let's do here. Okay. So what is the transaction code to create vendor invoice? Anyone remember? FDES 43. Okay. So here we give this KR 30 and then we have to find out our vendor here. Okay. What was our vendor? 53404, I think, something, no? And this one we have created, right? This one we have created recently, no? Local supplier 25305, right? 5305, huh? This one, see here. So we will use that. Now, this is the same process, okay? What we have learned, no? Okay, so done. What is not going next? What is this holding? Tolerance. This is always issue. So tolerance, this one is will be issue most of the time. Not this one. This will be already there. This, okay. Somebody, this. Why they put it? So if he puts this now, so we are using this username, but tolerance group is different. So it is the system doesn't allow. So what I do, I just delete it, because if it is blank, it will allow everyone. Okay, let it go. Someone else. It is not an issue. Okay. So let's do purchase something for 50,000. Okay. 50,000 ka purchase we do. Payment term automatically picked from this one. Okay. Supplier we had while creating we did, right. So that's one it taken. We'll say this is purchase account something. Okay. Then again, that is what is happening. 31 is a credit. So we have to do debit. Debit is nothing but 40. Okay. Debit entry it's showing, where we are doing this one to purchase account. Okay. So like yesterday we did sub rent account or something, no? So expense account something will be there. We can use this. Okay. So it is also expense account. We are buying something, huh? Okay. CVS, what is this? No amount authorizations. Where to do? I have to give 30. We have given no amount authorizations. T43. If you enter the correct authorization valid. Again, we have to go there. This is there, no? It is there, right? This is also there, no? Account is there, okay? What else is there? It's showing. No amount authorization for customer vendor, huh? The amount authorization for customer vendor line has been specified to company code for user group to which you are assigned, provided that you are not excluded as no amount authorization is blank is valid if you are in. Okay. F 3, why we are going F yeah, no, 43, no? Okay. KR document type, customer 5, we can give 50, this purchase account 50, and then this account, purchase account, right? What was the purchase account? Expense account. Expense account 40 something. 402, okay. Star plus. Okay. Star review. Wait, what is happening here? F 43. Given this, I give 50 purchase account. Here I give 40, right? Here I give this 0. Here I give star. It should pick that number. What is this? Cost centers, right? Remember yesterday also it was asking cost center because FINCO it's merged, right? So whenever we are creating these accounts, it will ask one cost center or any this objects. Okay, so this should be done. Local supplier to purchase account. Okay, purchase account to local supplier. Okay, it look matching. We should post it. So this is your account which has been posted. If you go FB03, you can do get this. Okay. So vendor invoice, you have posted it here like this. Okay. So what is happening here? Vendor invoice posting. Vendor invoice posting. Okay. What is this? FDAS 43. Okay. T code now we are using T code FDAS 43. This is remove. We do it here. Okay. This is done. What is the time? 02. Okay. Let's do one more thing and then we will wind up our class. We are doing clearance of we're doing payment for this vendor. Okay, so this doc type is KZ and this one, so here we have to use this account. Which account? Bank account. Okay, so what is the bank account? Which bank account we will use? So from bank it will go, so it's main bank, it will go to the money. And what was that amount we had created? 50,000. And value date we can give today's date. This is the same process which we have used it, right? 5 for other classes for ECC. Okay, then you do here process open item. Okay, here, so it is assigned. Okay, now if you go here, if you see this, you do post. Okay, so this account is posted B03 here. Okay, see here, so it is main bank to supplier. Okay, so supplier there is a credit, this is debit, 25 is debit. Okay, you can see it, 25 debit, outgoing payment debit, D is debit. Okay, for vendors, so we create it here, outgoing payment for vendor, posting outgoing payment for vendor. Okay, vendor payment, we'll say payment posting. Okay, what is the T code? T code is FDES53. You can post it here. Okay, so what is vendor? Vendor. Okay, so this is how one process for accounts payable. When we are doing it, we have to do it, follow this path completely. Understood?